Newsshooter coverage of NAB 2023 is sponsored by B&H and Atomos.
I'm Eric Naza with Newsshooter.com, and we are at NAB 2023, and I'm at the Canon booth with Paul. Paul, how's it going?
Great. Good to see you.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we're having a reunion. We saw each other. We were all together at Cine Gear. This was a long time ago, doing the C200 release.
Yeah, I know. That was, wow. Time flies, huh?
Time flies. We all look the same, right? I mean, we're not even not fatter or older, anything. You look great.
Thank you.
Hey, so we had a new release. Yeah. These are really cool lenses. Talk me through. What do we got here?
Yeah, so now we have the Super 35mm Flex Zooms. So last summer we released the full frame version of the Flex Zooms. There's both the 20-50 and the 45-135. So very, very cool lenses. The neat thing about those was a full frame coverage, but with a T2.4 all the way through. So very fast full frame zooms. Now we're releasing the Super 35mm versions of them, and this is really cool because they are on the wide end. You got the 14 to 35, and then you got 31.5 to 95. Those are the two zoom options. T1.7 all the way through.
That is so fast.
So fast, yeah. So incredible. What makes them the Flex Zooms, though, is that you can now change the relay lenses out of these. And so if you already own that full frame zoom, you can buy the Super 35 relay kit and boom, pop out that full frame relay, put in the Super 35, and now you have the Super 35 version.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah. That is truly a flex lens.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. I mean, on top of the fact that you can already change the mounts yourself from EF to PL mount if you want. So very, again, you're just going with that name Flex because you just have so many options that you can do with this. And this is cool thing is that this isn't something that you don't need to send it to the Canon service center like you used to in the past. This is now rental house techs are going to easily be able to do it. I could do this in the back of my grip truck, honestly, if I wanted to. And so that's just making it easy and accessible, and just all of these options. That's the goal here with these lenses.
That's fantastic. And mounts, there's obviously some options for the mount.
Yeah, so we have two. We have EF, standard EF, or PL mount. Okay. User swappable, very, very easy to do. Yeah.
Now, obviously, the readers are always asking, why are we not going to get an RF mount? I want one of these on my C70, which would be nuts.
Yeah, good question. I think, RF lens development is really hitting its stride right now. So we're definitely going to be seeing a lot of, cool RF lenses coming. So.
Now, these are fat lenses, and obviously, it's kind of, you have to give somewhere if you want a fast lens, right?
Yeah, they're big lenses. And on top of that, it's just the build quality of them. They're meant to, stand up to the rigors of full-on cinema production. That's what they're designed for. But not only that, all of the barrels, the rings and all the barrels are the same diameter. You don't have to worry if you're putting your motors on them. You don't have to worry about adjusting each one there. Really neat across all of the lenses. The gears on the lenses are laid out in the exact same position. So if I'm swapping between both of them, I don't need to change anything. I don't need to change where my follow focus is. I don't need to change where my phys motors are. They are just matched perfectly across both lenses. So pretty
fantastic. Cool. Now, how's that bokeh on these lenses?
Oh, very nice. I mean, you can imagine that T1.7 on the Super 35s. You're going to get some really nice. We use an 11 blade iris in them. So you're really getting kind of like that round, smooth bokeh going there. And these lenses, I got to tell you, I've worked at Canon for about 10 years now, and I've never been so excited about lenses from us before as these. So I'm really hoping that people really give them a shot and try them out.
Yeah, and I really think it's a great idea. It's very unique to have the Flex, be able to do both formats. And we're seeing, we had a big push for full frame because those cameras were coming out, but people that like S35 and it's not going anywhere. And there was always that thought: are S35 cameras going to be dead and gone? And that's just not the case, right?
I think it's been proven recently that is definitely not the case, right? Yeah. So why not have your lenses the ability to swap between both and to give you the best of both worlds?
Fantastic. All right, Paul, appreciate it. Have a great show.
Thank you so much. It was great to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yep.